Aries, welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot. If you are a flame, welcome back to this channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing to my channel so I can build it up. All right. These are some new messages that I am putting out for the first time, this type of style of a reading. So it's been fun and exciting. The Seven of Cups did show up for each and every earth signs. So I'm curious to see what comes out for the fire signs. I am not doing jumpers for these readings. I am literally pulling the cards out, placing them face down on the desk, and then I flip them up as I go. So that's why I'm so amazed at how I kept pulling out the Seven of Cups. It just go to show, baby. Okay, it just go to show. You already know. All right, so let's get an oracle card for you, Aries. All right, Aries, you have facing fear, courage, inner strength. All right. Some of you may be seeing or noticing spiders around your home or outside your home, trying to make they little webs, or you might see little nests. You might know, especially if you have like a garden, okay? That might resonate for somebody. It might be some type of message in here specifically for you, where this message may resonate with you. All right, Aries. Our fears are our greatest teachers. Courage, inner strength. It is important to understand that choices made in fear result in situations born from that fear. Fear is self perpetuating. There is no benefit to fear outside of the raw survival instinct that lets you know that it's time to run or defend yourself. All other fear is self created by our beliefs and projected upon us by this literally what it says, so it kind of tripped me up because it's like a typo. Self-created by our beliefs and are projected upon us, so it's missing the word "are," by our society's rules and expectations. I believe that what each of us fears the most is the unknown. This could be the loss of a job, the loss of a loved one, or our own death. There are so many other types of fears: the fear of not being loved or understood, fear of judgment, fear of pain. We fear that if something bad happens to us, we won't be able to recover. When we are when we are able to realize that there is no inherent value to living in fear, we can then begin to look more deeply into our fears, to explore them, to gently probe these ideas and undercurrents that are subtly influencing almost every choice we make in our daily lives. This card is asking you to reflect on your fears, healing and overcoming fear. Take intentional, ongoing spirit work. Begin by noticing the filters through which you are experiencing life and how they hamper your freedom. It may take radical trust and surrender to be able to move past certain fears, to trust that there is ultimately beauty in the unknown, beauty beyond this life and outside of our expectations. Practice. This is a practice that you can do. Allow yourself to bring your fear to mind. Notice how it feels in your body. Send love to the part of you that feels the fear. Imagine placing the fear on an altar, offering or surrendering offering or surrendering it to the source. An alternate practice is ground to the earth with a cord from your root, the base of your spine. Open the chakras on your feet. With each inhale, receive the supportive energy of the earth. With each exhale, allow the energy of the fear to be released into the earth to be recycled. Oh, wow. I know I've read this card before, but I I just don't remember this is true. The earth recycles energy that we release into it. Wow. What I was getting like a message while I was reading that. Some of you have a fear surrounding your money, Aries. And spirit is really saying it's time to release those fears because who's ever watching this video, you're meant to come into a lot of wealth. I'm seeing 511 on the clock right now. That may be significant to someone. I have a daughter whose birthday is May 11th. So that's ironic when I'm saying some of you are meant to come into wealth during your lifetime, be wealthy. And that's her birthday. So let's get into your reading and we'll see if the message kind of ties in with that oracle card. So let me pick a card, or spirit is leading me to the card that is representing you and your energy right now, Aries, okay? All right. And show me Aries challenge right now, or if there's an upcoming challenge for Aries. And Holy Spirit, what is your advice to Aries at this time to help them to overcome this challenge? What is your advice, Holy Spirit? Okay. There we go. I won't look at the bottom of the deck unless I feel led to. So far, I haven't. So we're just focusing on these 3 cards unless Spirit says otherwise. Your energy right now, Aries. Okay. 10 of Wands. Taurus got this same card. I'm pulling these. Spirit is pulling. Okay. It's Spirit that's bringing these out. You may want to watch Taurus video, Aries, because Aries had this card in their reading. It wasn't in his first position, but it's amazing that I did them before you. I cleansed the decks and I charged them. And this came out. Right now, I see you may be a little overwhelmed, Aries. You have a lot going on, babe. This is an opportunity, or this reading may offer you an opportunity to release some of this load that you're carrying, but you're coming to the end or the close of this cycle, okay? Let me come to the book and read what 10 of Wands is here. Okay, so right now you may have taken on too much. So there's an opportunity here for you to free yourself from heavy burdens. You are nearing the close to a successful outcome. Well, finding yourself close to a successful outcome. That's what it says. There may be some things you need to prioritize in your life, Aries. And then also, this is a message to keep going. So let me clarify this 10 of Wands to see exactly what this is. Is this a message for you to keep going? Which is always a message to keep going, right? But do you need to prioritize some things? Which that kind of is in alignment with Taurus reading. Please watch Taurus reading. I just feel like, Aries, you're going to get a message from that reading. That's why I say if you feel led to any of these readings, watch them, please, because, whether you have a prominent placement in any of these signs, it doesn't matter, okay? Clarify the 10 of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah. You have Justice coming out. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Justice is Libra energy, okay? Maybe Libra energy is significant to you. Aries. Hierophant is Taurus with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Underneath the Hierophant. So right now, some of you, Aries, may feel a little burden. Oh, wow. Yeah. Remember the facing fear? And I said some of you, Aries, may have a fear around your money. This may even be subconscious and you don't really realize it. And that was a message I got intuitively after I read the book. So what I'm seeing here is with this Hierophant and this Ace of Pentacles, it's like an opportunity, right? For new employment, quite possibly, because the Hierophant can represent like institutions, corporations, any type of establishment where there might be rules, regulations, protocols, systems in place, right? That's definitely one message that I'm getting for you, Aries. And you may be seeking some type of balance here in regards to a load you may be carrying right now financially. You may be even looking for, this could be a promotion or a raise that may have just not come in for you yet, or you may have been hoping for, you probably haven't heard back from in regards to that situation yet. There's even the Two of Pentacles here, babe. This is telling me like you may be juggling multiple priorities right now, feeling a little overwhelmed with the financial responsibility that you may have. There's an opportunity. Look, you got all these pentacles, Aries. I'm not gonna keep pulling pentacles. Look, Six of Pentacles under that. Okay, the story, I could just stretch this out longer and longer, but the thing is, something is taking its time to come in for you. And I feel like while you're waiting for that, you're juggling these responsibilities with your finances. Okay. I'm also getting a message for some of you, this may resonate, that you may have gotten a new promotion already. You could be making more money, but maybe the responsibility in this position may feel like it's a bit overwhelming and you're looking for some balance here in regards to that. Okay. But let's move on to the challenge. Spirit, what is Aries' challenge right now? There's a Three of Swords energy here, okay? Three of Swords can speak of quite a bit. So before I get to speculating a whole bunch about it, let me go ahead and get a clarifier while I receive any messages Spirit wants to show me about this Three of Swords being a challenge for you. Because the Three of Swords can speak of a separation. It definitely is pain. Look at the look on her face. This is the most excruciating card in the whole deck. This is a challenge. This is your challenge here. I feel as though it's separating yourself from something to bring in this balance. Letting something go, an opportunity to heal something as well. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Holy Spirit, Three of Swords. This is some type of mental anguish here. Hmm. For some of you, it may be a challenge. Wow. Okay, hold on. 1 minute. And give me 1 minute. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Look at this. You got the Lovers and the Star card coming out as clarifying the challenge of the Three of Swords. Okay. All right. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Your energy underneath the Seven of Swords. There we have the Aries card, the Emperor. Major Arcana. Plenty of Major Arcana on the board. Let's take note of that. We have Libra with the Justice card, Gemini with the Lovers card, Aquarius with the Star card. And like I said, your energy, you're hearing your power. Okay. But what I'm sensing here, Aries, and Emperor could be masculine, feminine. Okay. We can embody, I say this every reading, but it must be said because I don't want anyone to get, confused about the energy. These are our energies I'm reading. Okay. With that being said, the Seven of Swords clarifying the Emperor. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, love. Because we have the Magician underneath the Emperor. I'm stop right there because there's another major arcana underneath that. But these are meant to be quick readings, but I see they're going to like 20 minutes at least. With the Magician here and the Seven of Swords, it always gives me the energy of like some type of sneakiness or manipulation because the Magician represents like a person who can let's just say the magician is the master of illusion. Okay. In real life, that's what magicians do. They show people their right hand while they're doing something with their left hand. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I see a card like the Seven of Wands around the magician, that kind of comes to my mind because it kind of shifts this energy into something that could be a little bit low vibrational. But before I get into that, this Lovers and the Star, the Lovers speaks of, I'm trying to break this down and decode it, okay? The Lover speaks of a choice. Ah, just like that, I got an aha moment. The Star speaks of healing. And the Three of Swords is a painful separation. This can be divorce, separation. This can be heartbreak. Um, let me go to the book real quick for the Three of Swords. It's definitely an opportunity for healing, according to the Light Seers Tarot. And painful separation, loss, heartbreak, an opportunity to heal. Shadows come into light, finding inspiration again. And there we go. Shadows coming to light and an opportunity to heal. There is something here about you healing in the area of, okay, Aries, I'm going to give you the message straight because sometimes my channel is Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. First of all, let's get that straight. And I'm not going to withhold a message because I'm afraid that somebody won't be able to take it, because we all can benefit from messages like this that you have. But what I'm sensing here is and it's for a good reason. Like, how do we know what we need to heal if we don't? You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of tarot. Tarot, it sees what we don't see. It's the subconscious coming to life on the board or on the desk or table. Those areas that is just not openly, readily available to us. Okay. So you may have a tendency, Aries, to bend things at your will to manipulate situations here. This may be in the area of money. I'm sensing that there's something here that goes on with money or finances or something that you may do to get by or stretch your money. I don't know what it is, but it stems from this fear that spirit wants to heal you from. That's why, okay, for some of you, you experienced some type of divorce or separation happen where you took the L. Okay. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. This is the message I'm receiving. Because of this L or loss, that's what L means, that you experienced financially, maybe you had to pay for a lawyer, maybe you lost your vehicle, your home, through the course of separating from somebody, or your pockets got hit, meaning maybe you had to come out in payments in regards to something. Whatever it is, it's caused you to have acquired something in your heart space in regards to money and trying to manipulate things. I don't, okay. Lying, cheating, or stealing around money. Because you want to make sure that you are stable, that you don't have to worry about going through this loss again. Something to that result, to that matter, okay? Take this message as it resonates. This is the challenge that you're facing here, okay? It's like releasing this hurt, releasing this pain so that spirit can come in and heal you. Remember at the beginning of the reading, I said some of you Aries are meant to be wealthy. That was like the first thing. I'm trying to think what made me say that. Oh, I said, I think it was because of this card that came out, and the download I received was that you have fears around money. And a lot of times, whatever it is that we have to overcome, it's a reason for that. It's like when you overcome that, that's what God will use. That's the area where you'll receive your blessings in, so to speak, or you may be able to help other people. Okay. With that being said, let me look at this advice card. This is a deep reading. It wasn't meant to happen in 10 minutes because this is quite specific as well. But with wow, thank you, Spirit. That's all I can say. Hey, baby, your advice is the Hierophant, Taurus energy coming through. Let me go ahead and clarify Hierophant. The Hierophant, we saw the Hierophant already. Remember, it's at the bottom of the deck when I pulled out, I think these two cards, when they came out, rather, I didn't pull them out. So here's the Hierophant coming out again, but it's in the Light Series Tarot deck, which it has a small change in the definition for this card, but traditionally it still holds true with the Hierophant being a teacher. Okay. Didn't I just say that some of you overcoming this fear, God could use you to teach other people something in regards to money or saving, investing? I don't know what it could be. Okay. Like I said, whatever resonates with you. The Hierophant could speak of marriage. All right. We have the Lovers here. So that whole marriage energy is kind of strong with like Maybe you had some type of divorce or went through some type of separation with a life partner. The number 5 is change. So spirit is asking you to change something in regards to your paradigms, your belief systems. There's an ascension here with this staircase, and there's an illumination here with the Hierophant on his head, around his crown, and right here up the staircase. The Hierophant is commitment, the Hierophant is traditions, teaching, like I said, a teacher or teaching, leveling up, ascending. The Hierophant is like the in between of heaven and earth. It would be the preacher. It would be the spiritual teacher. It would be whatever channel that spirit would use to get to an individual, a soul. Okay, that's who the Hierophant is in the spiritual sense, because I said it also represents corporations and stuff, right? Let me go to the book. This could be a tradition, a lesson, spiritual leader or guide, enlightenment, awakening, in service of spirit, formal education or training, new paradigms. Okay, a lot of that are already named. So use those definitions to fit you and your situation. Whatever it is, Spirit's advice is it's time to change your thinking, your paradigm. It's time to heal, to choose to heal this pain, this ailment. Some of this has been passed down. It's spiritual, okay? It's been passed down from generations. You might have seen mom and dad struggling to make ends meet, doing things strange for some change, whatever the case may be, okay? Clarify the Hierophant, please. Whoa, just like that. Knight of Swords coming in. This is an energy of ambition, swiftness. There's some type of, okay, with the sword up like that, it's telling me that there's some type of action that you need to take in regards to learning something new, because the sword's energy is intellect, it's that air energy, okay? And I'm sensing here that this is something that you need to take immediate action on. Like, don't continue to linger in this energy, because what you're doing is holding yourself back from ascending, or like a blessing being able to come in for you. It's like you need to be prepared, Aries, for this next cycle that God has prepared for you. So begin to do research, begin to look into something, but it's more than just doing research, because that can be the energy of the Page of Swords, right? Looking into something, being curious, investigating. But the Knight of Swords is taking that information and doing something with it. You may even, Spirit is advising you, you don't have to wait until you're free financially or whatever the case may be. Some of you have something that you can share with others by way of the wisdom that you have because of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is wise, where you can teach people something. Begin to hold some type of virtual classes or something. This can help also free you. We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is the happiest card in the deck. Leo energy. Yeah. The Sun with the Hierophant is really just giving like true awakening here, true enlightenment to a new paradigm, a new perspective in your world. But it's more than a perspective. It's literally like an old way of life moving out the way for the daybreak, for something new to come in. But this day never ends. The sun is always shining here. There's victory here. There's abundance here. There's like a nurturing here where the sun gives everything life. Okay, I got to wrap it up. But that's the message I have for you, Aries. It was quite specific, but this is a fear that Spirit wants you to release, okay? And I know it may be painful. Sometimes we go through quite painful things in our lives, but allow God to heal you in that area, okay? Release it, let it go, give it to God. Help me. I don't know how to, I'm bitter, I'm angry about what happened, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying. But help me here, God, because I want to do better. If you want me to teach, I'll teach, show people a better way. I'm learning myself, and that information I receive, I'm passing on to someone else, and it's going to help you break free faster than if you kept it to yourself, because Aries, you are the leader. You're the first of the zodiac sign. You're meant to lead. You're meant to show others a better way to do whatever it is. That's just what a call that you have on your life. And true enough, it's not just for Aries sun, this message, but whoever it resonates with. That energy of Aries is here in this reading. And if this reading resonates for you, then you have a call on your life to be that teacher, to unlock some doors, to give people the keys to something. All right? All right, love. Watch your other placements. Please watch Taurus reading as well. Maybe a message there for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Consider joining the channel, becoming a flame, please. And I'm about to go on to Leo. So, with that being said, until next time, love and light, Aries. I love you. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on.